And I'm glad that you actually had a chance to do it, because back in my day, people, did their matches, got rid of them, and yeah, we weren't able to watch them. But it looks like we'll have to take a little set break here. We got our first match already: KELIANBAO versus SPHYNX. Match 1, set 1. It's time to get it done.
Yep, here comes those pre-bans. There's that 24 speed lead. We said it. KELIANBAO, he likes to ban out those speed leads, but he is banning out only a 24 this time, and it's going to be the Water Twin Angels. SPHYNX banning out the Sonya. We know KELIANBAO to draft these high volatility units, so it doesn't really surprise me to see Sonya in the pre-ban.
SPHYNX taking his sweet time, seeing what he's going to do here. Again, I'm hoping to see something really unique here. Okay, Light Ivor, locking it in.
Definitely unique indeed. That's definitely SPHYNX taking a unit away from KELIANBAO. We know KELIANBAO drafts lots of Light Ivor. And then we've got KELIANBAO drafting Chandra and Tian Lang.
And I kind of like that as well. There's SPHYNX like going back and forth. It's not even about his specific draft, but sometimes interrupting the other opponent's draft, trying to get a feel for them and take that away so they can kind of mess up their kind of style of play. That's good. I like that.
Whew, man, we're seeing a 33 speed lead in a Zeratu. Anytime I saw a Zeratu, I'm always like, is there going to be a light unicorn coming with it as well? Because we watched so much of that in our Apex servers. Oh, he's taking the... Oh my god, is that a take?
That is a take. I'll tell you what that is a lot of LDs right now. This is the account that people dream about. They're definitely free to play players. I can't take that away from them. But wow, I ain't gonna lie, I'm real jealous. I'm gonna see what SPHYNX locks in here.
I know, it's so crazy to see this right now. And we get free-to-play units when it comes to Gapsoo. And, of course, the Gianna. So, no, there's no Hagang being showcased right now. I don't think you need to have a Hagang just because the Gianna was placed on the board. But we have a Zenesek. Is it Zenesek? I believe his name is Zenesek.
Zenesek, yep.
Yeah,
Zenesek could be locked in. Don't know. Yeah, I guess he can go back and forth here. I feel like he's going to lock in, given what he sees on SPHYNX side here. The question is, what is going to be the bans on both ends, Stoic?
Oh, man. I feel like we're not super prepared for the Gianna, or we are prepared for the Gianna. That's why the Zenesek is going to be there. Gapsoo and Tian Lang going to bite the dust here. So 33 lead for SPHYNX and a 24 lead for KELIANBAO. This is our first match with SPHYNX and KELIANBAO. Let's see what happens here.
All right, let's see who gets the first turn. It looks like it's going to be SPHYNX. Of course, the Light Ivor, without question. Let's see if we can get that strip and stun in. Who does he decide to go for? He does go for the Chandra. Yeah.
So the Euldong's really interesting because Euldong is I believe it helps your entire team deal damage, so it increases the damage. But we're trying to increase the damage. Does that increase the damage of the bombs as well? I'm not 100% sure on that interaction.
Yeah, I don't blame you. The Euldong is just a unit that we generally don't see all too much, but I'm hoping to see some fireworks up in here. That damage right there, pretty amazing from the Euldong. I definitely like that. Let's see what this Eleanor decides to do for her skill 2.
Yeah, it looks like Euldong has the same skill 2 as the Wind Dokebi Lord.
Yeah, pretty sick if you ask me here. All right, Zeratu getting some love, getting that little violent arc in there, doing some damage on that Chandra. We got a couple of dots, 30% HP down. Let's see what this Igor decides to do.
Yeah, SPHYNX really wants to get rid of Chandra. Chandra seems to be the unit that he really wants to focus out and not have to deal with it at all. And definitely, I think SPHYNX is in a great position. I know that bomb is sitting on top of Gianna. If that bomb takes out the Gianna, I want to say I think bomb damage is in that passive from that Euldong.
And I wouldn't be surprised. Bomb damage is something that people have been really focused on in this last month. I've noticed that I've seen a lot more damage when it comes to the bomb just across the board in ladder arch here.
Definitely. I mean, Ciara has really shown up a lot in like recent ATA season 29 as well. So a lot more damage coming out. People farming the more bomb damage artifacts with Ciara in the picture again.
Looks like Zeratu's going to go ahead and finish up the Chandra. Will he get another proc? It won't, but Light Ivor is going to be coming in doing some damage here. Looks like
so we're trading units. Yeah, so we didn't even really need some big bomb damage. I didn't see the number. I wish I saw the number. I wouldn't mind if someone threw it up in chat, and then we could see what kind of bomb damage that was, because I will be curious for later on if we run into the same situation here. But they're trading out units here, and I mean, if we're talking about sustain, KELIANBAO does have the sustain to outlive here.
He does have the sustain, but SPHYNX has that Zeratu. You already know Zeratu could do some really amazing damage if it gets a good proc here.
Oh, you definitely can, especially if Zeratu can capitalize on a defense break coming from this Light Ivor. That could really, expedite SPHYNX's draft here.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about what he got locked in, right? He got the Zeratu, he got couple of ways of, manipulating that attack bar. He definitely has a way of controlling the playing field here. He can definitely slow down KELIANBAO if he gets the right run of attacks here.
Yeah, well, that bomb's landing on the Ivor. I'm going to actually zone in. I want to see what kind of damage is going to happen here with this bomb here. No additional turns popping out. Probably looking for some stuns here. Keep this Oliver back here. But we do have the immunity protecting us, so maybe we're not so afraid of the Oliver. Yeah,
Oliver, of course, can't do anything when it's stunned here. Eleanor, though, doing a fabulous job keeping everybody set in place here with her immunity and the anti-crit there. Definitely a nice little kind of Zeratu.
Yeah, let's see if Zeratu can get any strips. No strips there. Oh my god, I missed the bomb damage once again, but Ivor didn't have enough HP to survive that anyways there. It sounds like it was a 12.7k damage on the bomb. Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
All right, good. I'm glad chat's awake. I know we are. We're trying our very best to stay awake. It's like 3 in the morning right now. We're doing our very best, guys. Tell you what, though, can Eleanor get that kill? Oh, I thought she was going to get it right there.
Yeah, I don't think KELIANBAO's too worried right now. That Eleanor ended up being extremely problematic for SPHYNX here. The anti-crit, and I think Zeratu needs to land those crits.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, Stoic. I definitely underestimate the power of the anti-crit, especially for a unit like Zeratu coming in play. But yeah, it looks like it's working out for him. It's going to be 2v1 real quick, and we'll have to see if SPHYNX get lucky and just get some good procs.
Well, he's got to get rid of this immunity. If he can't get the immunity off, he's never going to get a bomb off there, so we'll see what happens. Definitely need to transform. He probably wants to get that anti-crit back up there with attack buff Zeratu going next.
Yeah, without question.
Oh, he doesn't care. Interesting.
He does not. Is he greeding? Is this greed? What's going on right now?
I know, because I do feel like you should have put up the anti-crit, then you don't have to worry about the damage and the strip from Zeratu.
Yeah, I think he learned real quick there after losing half of SPHYNX's life there. He's going to definitely support and protect and get a little heal. And maybe it was due to the full heal on SPHYNX, or SPHYNX had already like full health. So maybe that was the case, but who knows?
So maybe even KELIANBAO is running low on gas as well, but we'll see what happens. We get into round number 2. Sometimes we'll see a more aggressive playstyle coming out of KELIANBAO. I know I rewatched season 29 just to get a feel for KELIANBAO, and he does a really, really big change of pace where you get a bruiser playstyle out of him, and then you get like a high threat, high volatility draft out of him. So we'll see what happens, because we've got Water Twin Angels and Sonya back in the game. They are not pre-banned. New pre-bans getting locked in right here.
All right, let's see what they decide to do. That's the beauty about SWC mode, getting an opportunity to take a unit away from the opponent that's really, really strong, a really core unit of that lineup. So I'm curious to see what they decide to do. And then on top of that, when we get to the next match, if there is a next match, it's the best of 3, do they go back to the original ones? That'll be interesting to see what they do.
Yep, Tian, Lang, and Chandra. So SPHYNX clearly showed in that previous match. Chandra, he didn't want it there. All full attention went to the Chandra, so he's pre-banning it out here. And the Tian Lang is actually what KELIANBAO banned in the first match as well. So, and I think I know what the contested unit is, and it's going to be Light Ivor.
Yeah, it makes sense, right? Tian Lang's out the mix, so they're not looking to get any kind of decrease on the attack bar. So, of course, why not bring out one of the best attack bar manipulators out there? Let's see what SPHYNX decides to do. He got about 10 seconds to lock it up. You better choose quick.
Yeah, he's taking his time here. I feel like Water Twin Angels, Julianne, he can lock it in, and he does. So here's that aggressive draft that I was going to say from KELIANBAO. There's the 24 speed lead CRs coming in here for bomb damage, and then the Veronica, of course. So we did see this before, and I think it was like Nikki Maximilian wrapping up KELIANBAO's draft in these previous ones matches we've seen.
Yeah, without question, KELIANBAO knows exactly what to do. You already saw that he locked up the first pick and then brought in CR, Veronica, that second pick. I mean, he clearly has a gameplay that he wants to do, and he's using it to his advantage, throwing in that Leo. He sees the miles on the SPHYNX side. He knows that he's probably going to ban us so he can get that speed to get that first turn. So he definitely has his play style set in order. It's good.
Yeah, I think KELIANBAO is hoping that the Leo is going to be banned out here, and it probably should get banned out here. And it looks like Smicer will be the final pick coming out of SPHYNX.
Smicer, one of the few units I still don't have in the game. Makes me salty to even see it right now, but I'll tell you what, man, what an absolute amazing unit. Love what they've done with the unit. Yeah, I can't get enough of it.
In a bruiser setting, Smicer can be so brutal. Like when you're going hit for hit and Smicer's pushing back attack bars, setting up bombs, it's absolutely devastating what Smicer can do. And you know what? KELIANBAO doesn't want anything to do with it either. It gets banned out here. CR is going to be catching a ban as well.
Yeah, it looks like SPHYNX didn't play into the Leo game here. He let it through, took out the CR, and now he's just going to play with the Leo, the decreased damage on the Miles, unfortunately.
Yeah, Miles going to be hitting like a wet noodle, but it looks like KELIANBAO wants to first start targeting out this Miles and get rid of it first.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised he's going for that, but hey, I guess he wants to, like I said, kind of control that unit that could potentially do damage down the road. We'll see.
Yep, we will definitely see indeed. Looking for a stun here on Veronica. Nails it with the initial turn as well. Veronica looks like it's going to be under fire first.
Yeah, definitely. Veronica's going to be the one to go, but it looks like Oliver's going to push, attempted to push back Ligar. That's a triple endure light Igor right there. Watch out, here it comes.
No. I mean, could it be max resistance with the rune quality of KELIANBAO? It could very well be max resistance here. So let's see what happens with this Miles, because obviously this Miles not going to be hitting very hard whatsoever. So we're setting up some defense breaks. We're looking for some stuns. We're trying to set anything up here with this light Ivor.
Yeah, but it looks like KELIANBAO is kind of going back and forth between this targeting, trying to reduce the attack bars at a couple of different units here. Not too much luck right now, getting a lot of resistance. Can Miles get a stun? But it doesn't look like, no, he's not going to do it. Of course, Light Igor can't be stunned. That's correct, yeah.
Now, I know, I miss that all the time where it's like, Light Ivor looking for stun. And of course, Light Ivor can't be stunned. I don't know why I always forget it in the moment, but we'll see what happens later on. No skills up for the Water Twin Angels. A little bit of attack bar pushback there on Ivor.
Ivor trying to do a little work. A nice little stun right now. Do some more damage. But it is not going to be enough to take it down. What is Miles going to do right here? Who does he go for? Does he work on somebody else, maybe get a free stun, or does he just keep on working on Ivor? So,
yeah, I think just stuns, the only options that you can do is try to just slow everybody down, stun anything you can, and no dice there on Laura, of course, but KELIANBAO, he has free reign to put wherever he wants this damage, because right now SPHYNX is looking very, very low.
Yeah, even though he split it up all the damage, all the attack bar, he has full control of this lineup right now, not allowing SPHYNX to do anything he wants to do. I think he can secure this win. I really do.
Yeah, he's sending the damage all over the place because of this Julianne. So that big AoE from Veronica, all these dots are going to tick down, and he can almost kill the Julianne at this point.
Yep. Definitely going to be able to do out here. Let's see. Light Ivor. Who does he focus on right now? Yeah, Water Twins is probably the lowest one here. Let's see if we can get some damage. SPHYNX is going to answer back with the kill, taking out the Light Ivor, and now working on the Veronica. SPHYNX is trying to even the playing field and get back in here.
Yeah, that the third skill from one of the third skills from the Water Twin Angels, setting up those shields and that little bit of a heal there for SPHYNX's team, honestly might be what really set him back there. Of course, getting the 2 stuns on the Laura and the Leo definitely helped SPHYNX. And SPHYNX looking incredible right now. I know it's not over for KELIANBAO, but he's looking very, very good.
Yeah, he definitely turned things around here. Of course, Leo is sitting at a really good spot right now. I don't know if this one can do enough damage to snipe it, but he's going to go for it. Does he get the kill?
Stun.
Yeah, big stun there.
No additional turn. He can stun it up again? Doesn't get the stun here, so we do have Torrent.
Oh my gosh.
Is this going to be a kill? This is a kill.
Oh, it is?
There's not enough HP.
It's a kill. I can't believe it. I was so worried that he wasn't going to get enough there. But wow, what a comeback from KELIANBAO, getting the win.
Well, I think what SPHYNX has in his favor right now is he won round 1.
He did.
And we might see that I don't want to say the exact same draft from KELIANBAO, but we'll see where that transition goes, because the pre-bans goes back onto the Sonya, which is what he pre-banned in the first round, and he gets first pick, so he's able to take that Light Ivor away.
Right. He's obviously going to utilize the team that he tried to, get that win here. But again, KELIANBAO is not, a person like myself that doesn't know what I'm doing. He knows exactly how to adapt to, the lineup that he brings in. So SPHYNX needs to kind of consider that when these units are getting picked out. And it looks like KELIANBAO is definitely mixing it up, bringing in Gianna and bringing in, I guess, the Euldong again. Is that correct?
Yeah, the Euldong. It's like Euldong. I'm gonna murder that name.
That's a clip. Yeah, that's a clip. Here we go.
Oh man. Let's see what SPHYNX is going to wrap up his draft here. Gapsoo and Pata.
Looks like SPHYNX is trying to provide a little bit more support and sustain there, something that he kind of lacked in that first match. I do like the play. He's being a little bit adaptive. Speaking of adaptive, it looks like KELIANBAO is also going to bring in something that can provide a late game, KO there. Oh, no, he hasn't figured it out what he wants here. Mihao Wang may get locked in. 10 seconds to go. What do you think, Stuck?
Mihao Wang. Mihao Wang's the winner of the European Cup, so I mean, how do you not take that right here? Exactly. He's got such a great showing currently right now. But I do think Gapsoo is looking pretty crazy with the sustain. But you know what? that Zeratu, I feel like he might be a little scared from that round one. You got to ban out the Zeratu.
Yeah, despite how good SPHYNX's lineup is, I actually like KELIANBAO's match to get this victory. We'll see what happens.
I think both players have a great avenue of victory here, but we'll see what happens exactly that. So, Gianna, we have skills available. We are afraid of Pata.
Yeah, Patter's definitely going to stop this stun, and let's see what he decides to do here. The bombs are in, but he decides not to go with a skill 3 here. SPHYNX, of course, looking to provide a little branding. Who's he going to choose, though? What do you think,
I feel like you want to strip all the immunity off here. I feel like you go for the Euldong. Yep, strip that off there, and then Oliver's going to be here for the third skill. Reduce that attack power of Uldar for sure. Euldong.
He did go for Euldong. I was surprised to see if he was going to go for Gianna, but I guess when you got Patter in the back in the lineup here, you're not really too concerned about that. So,
yeah, Patter cleansing, 100% happening here. 2-turn immunities going up. Beautiful provokes. Oh my god! I tell you what, as someone who owns a Patter, I wish I saw that more often.
I don't know the Patter, but I own a Bellinus, and my Bellinus debuffs never land as good as that. I'll tell you what, I need to get a Patter right now. Give me an LD pad. Let's go.
Right, let's get Childish a Patter. I think that'd be a great thing for you.
All right, so
let's see what happens with Gianna.
Yeah, KELIANBAO getting a triple stun there. Looks really good. The additional turret from Euldong trying to push back the Light Ivor. Can we get a nice defense break? That we do. Where's the Violent Proc, though? Oh, man, that would have been good.
Yeah, the Violent Proc would have finished that unit off, and I think KELIANBAO would be looking great. But right now, KELIANBAO's going to be losing his Gianna. Are they going to trade? They're not going to trade Gapsoo. So much healing for this Ivor.
Very, very clutch. Very, very clutch indeed. Nice little defense break in there, and Oliver has a chance to do massive amounts of damage. 6,400 damage, pushing him back just a little bit.
A lot of favor right now in SPHYNX side of the field, because not a lot's going well for KELIANBAO, because he's got a defense broke Euldong right now, and he's in a lot of trouble. He's definitely going to be losing a unit right now. So beautiful attack bar reduction on that Chandra too.
Yeah, definitely. But now, again, he still has the Mihao Wang, and you have already seen it. Again, like you said before, in the U Cup, that's a unit that could turn things around. We'll just have to wait and see what he decides to do. But it looks like SPHYNX is switching the base, so he knows what that Mihao Wang can do. He's trying to target it right now, get some damage in. Let's see if he can snipe that one after he takes out this Euldong.
Holy, I think he needs a defense break. Gets that defense break. He needs to proc out of that defense break, or else Patter's going to smoke that Fire Monkey King. And he knew